Karina, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I am preparing this video to help you in some of the things that you showed me that you are concerned about with Andy. And the biggest thing I could tell from our conversation is that having a buddy and hanging out. And I would love for Hyro to come over. My concern with Hyro is that your boy is more advanced than my son. They both see the world very similar. They're in the sense that they're both very scientifically minded. And my son misses the nuance of social communication. And very much like myself, it's taken a lot of practice. And even then, I would say that I am definitely behind the curve. So, what we'll do is we're going to basically walk over some things, and I'm going to show you some ideas and ways that you can generate content and help you along in helping him. Okay. Right now, I'm going to show you this. This is called Hey Pi. This is free. It's in beta testing, but it's a beautiful chat system that you can use and he can use or anyone can use. And I actually use it as a reflection device to help me consider my own thinking because it's highly intelligent and it grasps content and it remembers over an extraordinarily long history all of your conversations with it. So let's see. Help me think something through. Okay. Ooh, let's get rid of this. Okay. I want to build out a training, an educational program for my 12-year-old in this case, 12-year-old boy. He has an aptitude for science. However, he neglects other studies because he does not see them as important. I would like to foster scientific education, and also help him understand the importance of diversifying his knowledge set to make him polymath and a superior problem solver. That's a good way to look at it. Let's look at his primary interests right now. What is it called? What is that system called? Oh my gosh, I found that. Game. Caver Space Station or something like that. It'll figure it out. Caver Space. Let's see what it does. Zoom out. Kerbal. There you go. Kerbal Space Program. Cool. Here we are. We're going to take a look at that really quick. This gives me a general idea of the graphics, how it works, pricing point. Oh, there's number 2 version of it. Okay. Okay, now we know this. Now let's go back to here, which is KSP. His primary interest now is KSP, purple. Also I want to foster his love for rocket science and also help him learn the physics, math, and other sciences needed to advance. I also want to help him gain a well-rounded education in other fields, perhaps for history. What type of engineering history should we look at? Potentially the Wright brothers. A really good book on this, by the way, about engineering and grit and tenacity. It's one of the best books I've ever seen written on problem solving. It's about the Wright brothers. I had it recommended to me by my professor of problem solving, who also teaches at Berkeley. Let's see here, using interest case physics engineering. What would you suggest? Yes, Tesla. Your boy would love looking at Tesla, Mary Curie for literature and history. He could look at Shakespeare, figures like King Henry, Queen Elizabeth, Isaac Newton. I think Shakespeare and Isaac Newton would be very valuable. Shakespeare because of his ability to think through things very carefully. Another individual you could look at is Bach. Bach, in terms of music, there's a really good book called The Eternal Golden Braid. These things are far more advanced than where he's at. However, he would gain a fascination because it would cause him to press his limits. If you look at, let's see, these are great ideas, What about the people talked about in Eternal Golden Braid? This was also written by a brilliant programming scientist. It's one of the best books ever written because it's actually 6 layers deep worth of reading, meaning each layer of reading has a layer within a layer within a layer within a layer, which is supposed to be the outer limit of human capacity. No, I mean, there it is. Escher, Bach, An Eternal Golden Braid. It's by Douglas Hofstadter. So he's also somebody you could add to this list of people for me to look at. Oops, excuse me here. Boom. Together, mathematics, art, and music. This is the book. So this will be great. It's actually a really hard read. So I think if your son is as smart as he, a lot of it. Granted, I don't know if you should give him this book. It's definitely kid friendly. It's just difficult to read. A lot of reading, discussing with everyone, you'll be using other media views. Let's build out a program at his level with the ability to step up and step down based on how he adapts. Let's focus on key concepts and ideas portrayed in the book, but at the level of an advanced, I would say, freshman in college. Freshman in college physics, that would be the level your son's at, other than his math abilities. He's just not there yet. College physics, but in math, he is only in algebra. But he actually wants to know more. That's something he mentioned to me, Karina, is he's like, well, he's bored in his classes. And honestly, he might be more autodidactic, which is very common. But I also know that you probably deeply want him to have socialization. You're the mom. You're the one that knows your boy better than anybody else. He has no interest in other topics. We need to help him see the value. Let's do something a little different. Let's interweave the ideas from this book into his current interest. Learning how to build mods for Kerbal Space Station. Yes, let's call it Kerbal. Expert at using space station. Now, physics. Now, by the way, this is just a discussion bot. This isn't where we'll do the work. This is to help us refine our ideas. Now we want to take it further. Building mods in Unity. You would need a C# background. And understanding. So let's build out a plan here that I can take to G for elaboration. I believe he likes to read and watch YouTube, from what I caught from last night. There you go. Jump right in. I suggest we make him learn the different aspects. Specifically, they pertain to a mod build. We would want to construct. Okay, I need something more complicated than this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here and look at this. It keeps context. All right, here we go. I'll just copy this, it'll be fine. So let's go to a GPT model now. I have access to the internet here. I am looking to prepare a lesson plan based on the following for my 13-year-old boy. Please don't be too long. Good. Come on. There you go. Now what we're going to do next is we have a basic lesson plan we're building out. And of course, this is like, I don't know what any of this means, right? But let's break this out. And good, good, good. This will be sweet. Changing game physics. Good. Excellent. Excellent. We also to incorporate this. Oh, I don't care. Incorporate this into the overall plan where he will need to learn about other topics and things like music, art, and history. Let's use simplified examples from I can never pronounce this, that's why I looked it up. By the way, this is a huge request of a lot of people, is how do I help my kids? I run into this a lot at the gym. Most of the people I work out with are just entrepreneurs and business owners that are trying to facilitate their children in growing up in specific ways. And they just don't know about the right tools. They look at things like Code Academy or other options like that, and they're just too expensive for the value they provide. Okay, so he's a logician. Oh, that's actually awesome. Okay, let's start to break this out. Into a lesson plan, actual lesson plan. Also has video tutorials and recommended videos about a given topic or recommended reads online or otherwise. You can also compose sections that cover these topics. Let's start with this section. Now it knows context, okay? So that's good. Now I'm not getting anything right in terms of syntax or grammar, but meh. So now it's going to search online, it's going to find things, it's going to start putting together a plan for you. I'm illustrating this all to you, so in the future you can kind of get an idea of how you walk through this. Week 1, look at that. Check these links, please. And you can get him a GPT Plus subscription. And if he struggles with any of these ideas, he can paste it into GPT, give it context to what he's trying to learn, and it will start to break things down. It will take it at any level. Say, talk to me at a 5th grade level, talk to me at a 4th grade level, or reword everything I wrote as if you were talking to somebody who had a cognitive disability of any sort. It doesn't matter. Sky's the limit. Cool. This is great. This is great. This is great. Let's not do this in weeks. Change, because we don't want to make his mind fill in the gaps. That's actually Hofstadter's law. Hofstadter's law, I believe, states that the amount of time you give for a problem to solve is the amount of time you'll utilize in order to solve it. Let's change weeks to modules. Expand on each section. So you can see right here where it's actually inserting the links. See right there, boom. Check them to make sure they're operational though. Hope this is helping. And I'm going to share this video with you along with the guided tutorial. It should have a transcript link to it. And I'm actually, you know what I'll do? I'll take this, I'll upload it to feed.io, and I'll give you an actual transcript that you can utilize instead of having to go through all this. So you can read the, well, that's actually going to be a bit harsh on you to do. I shouldn't do that to you. I'm already not going to recommend you watch this, but at least you'll have access to it if you need it. Okay, cool. Now what we do is we scroll back up here, and let's go to Introduction to Unity. Now provide the same for So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go through all this and I'm going to expand on it. And I'm going to put it into a doc with the links, and then I'm going to turn it into a PDF, and then I'm going to send it to you. That way he has a clickable content device that he can utilize to access this information. I will also provide reference links to tools that he can utilize to enhance his learning. And I would suggest an option that we could consider is I could build out a chatbot specifically geared towards the Kerbal Space Station and towards what he's trying to learn in diverse data sets, with the explicit end goal of helping him understand the why as to why he should be learning other topics. And in my opinion, why he should take a greater length to understand his brother Max, because Max is very good at the social aspect and he should try his best to learn from him. Max will naturally want to obviously learn from Andy as that develops and Andy shows an interest in him.